Hi friends, my name is Vasantan. I'm a final student at Sultan College pursuing BTech in Information Technology. This is my project Flick. It's an movie rating backend application built on Node.js and Express as a server-side framework. And I also used MongoDB as a database. So the project goes like this. So when we connect to this endpoint responds with a JSON containing all the movie details with movie data and media as its parent parameters. So this movie data contains the ID and name, release year, genre, synopsis, and average rating. This average rating is just a mathematical function of average of these two reviews. So I also included media files so that we can send these media files to the front end. So yeah, this this just sends an image, and this document also sends this one. And when you play this video, it just plays.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you. But you.
So yeah, uh, this is the basic functionality of my project, and the basically it involves managing movie details. It allows users to add ratings, and it also allows admin to add movies, update them, and also add appropriate images and videos to it. And it also uses proper role-based authorization to allow this kind of stuff. So let's dive into my project structure. So this is my structure. Since it's an Express application, I've just declared this Express method and cookie parser. Cookie parser is a middleware that can be used to send the cookies as well also or take the cookies from the front end. And app.use express or JSON, it just passes the JSON body request into a JSON format. And app.use cost is used to prevent cross-origin resource error, which means that it invokes when other resources are trying to, or other endpoints of different origins are trying to access the server's resource. Okay. I've used Mongoose to connect to this Mongo, and I've also used MongoDB Atlas for seamless integration. And this is my home route, and this is the endpoint which I have included here. And these two are two protected routes, which means you need a proper authentication to access this. Yeah. So let's go to this route. So once you enter, you just need to log in using this controller. Yeah. Yeah. If you're not a user, just sign up. All you need is just to enter your username, password, and I just see whether there is an already existing user. If it not, then the control flow continues over here. So it creates a new user, and it also creates a new JWT token. So I use JWT authentication for the authentication. And when the token is created, I set the cookies, I set the token as a cookie onto the client side. So whenever they try to log in, they don't need just to uh, log in again. They can simply visit my site, visit the site. So yeah, and login. So login uses the same idea, like the cookies we sent to the client are being read by this rest.cookie, and we also send this to user. So whenever the user try to log in, so we create another cookie, same logic, and log out. So whenever the client side wants to log out, or if the time exceeds, The cookies will be the key value will be stored as null, that's a string value, and it will delete it. So again, the user has to sign up again. Okay, and then it goes like, yeah. So whenever user is trying to access this URL, they just need to pass two middleware functions. First is require auth. This require auth is ensures whether the JWT token we take from the client side is valid or is in accordance with my servers, like it is compares the value. So the logic in this the require auth logic is in this middleware. So it just verifies the token which I have received from the user, and also it takes the JWT secret token value from my environment variable, and it just compares, it just verifies it, and the decoded token. Wait a minute. So I also forgot to tell one thing, like this cons create token. This create token method is used to sign the token. Like, yeah. So basically, what it does is whenever we try to log in or whenever we try to sign up, so it just takes the username, user ID, and the role, and just combines them, and it hashes it, and it uses JWT some methods to process hash the information, and this hash information is the token which we set in the user. So once we verify, we just send the decoder token, and as I already said, the decoder token contains the user ID and the role. So this is being sent to the next middleware, that is the check user. So this check user is the actual logic where the username is already existing in our database or not. So since we have a user ID, we can just simply query the uh, user details by using find by ID method, and we can just tell whether the user is a valid person or not. And then third middleware function is require admin for operations like adding movies and deleting movies and all the CRUD operations of setting the movies and also adding the media files. We need admin authorization. So for that, we just simply need to check the role. That is, as I said already, like the token contains the user ID and as well as the role. So it is the middleware function, and I'll go back to my index.js. Yeah. So this require auth just checks whether the user JWT is valid, and then it checks whether the user is valid. If though, then it just sends the uh, control flow to movie node, not running movie node, rate movie controller. So yeah, so this is the user-based route. Only user who are signed in can access this. They can just get all movies using find method. If the database is empty, then it uses the initial data, and then get movie by ID is same. We use find one method to uniquely find which ID matches the params of our ID, and add rating. This is the main feature for a user where they can using the movie ID, they can just simply add rating between 0 and 10, and if the movie is not found, just invokes a status code 404. And yeah, if the user has already posted a review, then it just updates the review, and so basically it does two operations at the same time. One, it just creates the rating, and if the user has already posted the review, then it just simply updates. So this is the average rating function. And yeah, once the rating has been posted, it just sends the file JSON file movie JSON body as a review added successfully, and that's all. So this app.use API slash v1 slash admin is an admin route in which after the two checks have been passed, it needs to check whether the user has admin privilege or not. Once he has admin privilege, he gets access to admin route. So is admin route. Yeah, it contains ad movie, update movie, delete movie, as I already said, and it also includes media route. In this media route, we can add images, videos, and also. So we'll just see the movie to admin movie controller. As you can see that add movies, and I also forgot to tell one thing: the models, that is the schema of our database. So users.js. This is the user schema. It contains the username, password, and the role. As I already said before, the default value is user. If I wanna give the admin, I just need to specify it explicitly. And yeah, so since the passwords need not to be saved as it is, we use bcrypt hash to hash the file. So once we hash the file, the password cannot be retrieved as it's an hashing. So I have some valid token which I can show you now. So once we have the valid token, we can simply compare it. Yeah, this is as I said before. Like, so whenever user is trying to log in, so we compare the two passwords, that is the one that is hashed in the database and the one that is being sent by the user. So if the comparison is works, then the user is authenticated, or they just outputs the incorrect warning messages and movie. So this is the movie details you're seeing over here. This is the movie details, and use genre default is drama, and reviews type. And media.js. So this media.js is the where I store multimedia files, that is the image and video. So each file has a nested schema, that is their attribute schema, which contains its their own metadata of the file, such as original name, size, MIME type, destination, file name, path. So yeah, admin can add movies, then update movies using find one on update, and delete movie, and then admin media controller. So, okay, so before going further, I will show the out over here. Yeah, so this is the media route. Once they enter the endpoint, we declare a two middleware functions. It's a multer function. It is used to upload files from the client and to post it on our server. So, yeah. So this is for image storage and this is for video storage. And yeah, multer.disk storage has two attributes. One is destination and one is a file name. And each one is an callback function, is a function and contains a callback function which stores the error message and the path in which to store the a file and file name. This file name is the thing which how the file name is going to be stored. And the same goes to the videos. Yeah, this is the two middleware functions. I've just exported it from middleware file upload.js, and yeah, add image and video. This is the controller of admin. Add image. Yeah. So whenever I receive the file, I just obtain these metadetails and store it in the database. So yeah, since I've used middleware, before doing this operation, it goes to the middleware and just stores the image onto my assets. As you see this videos. Uh, mhm. Yeah, you can see that, right? This is assets slash images, assets slash videos. Mm, Media route, media controller. Yeah, once we add images and videos, it's fine, and that's all the admin has to do. And then we have the user. So as I said before, user can add rating, and yeah, that's the all the role-based or protected routes. Now we have the route that is available to all. See, as you can see before, this is the route available to me. So what if I'm just accessing this URL? You can see this. Whenever I try to access the protected route, it just sends me not authorized to access. Admin, same, not authorized to access. Yeah. So I can show you a simple demo on my project using Postman API. So it's basically a front-end API caller. So it basically does all the operations as equivalent to browser. First, I will sign up as a role, as a user. I don't know whether it's okay, wait. Having some error. Mm, yeah. So I just get registered as a user named Zagreus, and even I don't need to enter sign up or login again. My cookies will be stored in this value. This is my JWT value. So this value contains the user ID and my role. So when I try to access admin, I won't be allowed. So this is the my basic URL and slash admin. Yeah, access denied. So I can't just access this route since I'm a user. I will use the rating all these stuff. This is the v1 slash movies. Yeah, I can just simply retrieve all the information. In this route, it contains only the movie details, not the media details. And I can post ratings using the IE. So I'll post rating for my I'll just post a rating for this one. I'll put an I. Yeah, baby added successfully. This will reflect on this page, which I have shown before, right? Like, yeah, I'm a user, Zagreus, posted the reviews as masterpiece. So I will use an admin privilege and again add these reviews and I can see whether the average rating is changing or not. So I will sign up. So I will log out first. Yeah, login here is it will redirect to the login site. So as you can see this, the cookie has been deleted since I have been logged out. I can't access these admin and rating nodes. So again, I just need to log in. This is Vasantan 123456789 is an admin role. So I will send this. Yeah, I'm an admin. The cookies will be stored over here. So I will post the rating onto this film. Three, four, six. Yeah. As you can see, the user has posted Vasantan, has posted a VR6, and this has changed the rating to 7.5. So this is how the basically it works. And I've also showed the home routes, that is the routes which we don't need any authorization or admin. Show thumbnail, I can just show you a thumbnail. Like, yeah, this whenever we just try to access this works in the browser also because we don't need to have any authorization. Show video. So the video will be posted. And I also want to mention that this is not a local URL. This is the deployed URL, and I'll ensure you just see this.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
Right
will.
now.
Me.
So this URL can be sent to the front end along with the metadata so that they can handle the media much very well. And apart from storing the media files into a file system as assets, we can also use CDN content delivery networks such as Cloudinary to store our images. It will work pretty fine in serverless or cloud based as the cost of storing the potentially high sized images is very costly. So we can use CDN networks such as Cloudinary to use all this. Since it's a small project, I have included in my file system. And the get all movies ID is the first endpoint which I've seen before. And get movie by ID is I will try a different value. And this is my MongoDB Atlas client, and you can see all the collections I have stored. Movie. This movie contains Eternal Sunshine Spotless Mind reviews. You can also see the review. Oh, 9 as well. The database as well 9, and we can also see the rating which I already posted, right? So I've just posted the as rating 6, which will be reflected on over here, the average rating. And yeah, and use so these are the four users. One as the unprivileged, and media contains the all the metadata of the media which you have stored. So it contains two objects, image and video. Each has its same parameters. So I'm gonna try different values for my endpoints. So I will use this one. Yeah, as you can see, I just sends this particular request. It's the same. It has the same logic in get all movies, but it uses the find one function instead of find function. And I can also show the video of this. Yeah, it works very fast.
Saregamakarvam.
I'll show thumbnail. Yeah. So this is all what it is, and the problems I have faced in this application is I can't add movies or update them onto this deployed app since because Vercel uses a static file system. So once we have uploaded it, it will be already static, and it can also has a read-only system, so we can't edit them. So it won't work. So I will show you a mechanism of that onto my local host. So this is the local host server. I will use this route to show you the mechanism behind adding movies and adding images and videos. First, I will log in. Yeah. Then I will go to the admin routes, add image. So previously we have seen this, right? It shows this. I'm gonna change this. I will use this one. Yeah. This will be reflected over here. So when I have this again reload this, the image will be different from what we have seen before. And I can also add videos. So I will change the videos for this.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
Right
will.
now.
I take this ID. I think this one is a different, so I'll just post this one itself. Oh, I'm sorry, it might be deleted. I'll put, hmm, what shall I put? I'll put this one.
நல்ல வாழ்க்கை கட்டி காத்துக்கிறோம் பொண்டாட்டிக்காரன்
yeah, this is how my project works. And thank you guys.